Earth. One of them is called the Vatican, right? And the Vatican has been responsible for writing a whole lot of books that have been used to control humanity, right? The Vatican also responsible for the Big Bang theory, right? So when I say that we have powerful entities here able to take young boys into school and seminary and teach them that a man was born of a virgin and walked on water, we can also have scientists duped into believing that water can go into a ball shape. Do you know who came up with the Big Bang theory? Okay, well let me tell you.
Whose ideas were converging on one currently agreeable model, which would be, where they would stand.
I'm still in the square here with a guy who's an astrophysicist, which is fantastic. What's your name? Just your first name. I'm not John. I'm Dave. John. We say, okay. So no, if you go to Wikipedia or you go to the internet and find it and say, okay, go to Google. Go to the Encyclopedia Britannica then. Go and ask. Okay, well let me answer the question as I understand it, if you don't mind, John. That a guy by the name of George Lemaitre is credited with the Big Bang theory. George Lemaitre is a Catholic priest. Now this is not me making this up. This is the world of knowledge that's best known to the world, right? Whether it be lies, if you think that Wikipedia is full of lies, then you're a conspiracy theorist like me.
What you have there is an example of, I think Lemaitre was alive 300-400 years ago. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, not that long ago. Yeah, not that long ago.
So you had a number of ideas bouncing around.
Can you guys look it up?
And it just happens that one of these guys in the past had something that was a fairly good idea, but not necessarily for the right.
It should trouble you as a scientist, though, that the religious order is associated with providing science with its most powerful theory. And then, of course, when you look into the family that gave us evolution, you know that family? The people behind evolution? What's his name? Darwin, Charles, right? If you look into that family and how they were into eugenics and so on, then you realize that the whole out of monkeys thing is a way of breaking human spirit, a way of denying the truth about what we are. And actually, I used to believe in evolution, right? But the hard-cold truth is that we've got no interspecial or we've got no halfway house evolution. We've got no monkey that's still half a man or half a man monkey kind of guy. We don't have that. We don't have anything like that. You get minor variations in a species because of climate or environment and so on. I accept that. But large-scale evolution from macroevolution from like a marsupial to a man eventually, bullshit. That's all bullshit, my friend. And you need to kind of be willing to kind of consider that this stuff is all based on theory. And then when you unpick, what bones are they using? Where are these things coming from? Who are these ideas coming from? They're all controlled from the same Royal Association of Science and so on. So the same masters who are the Vatican are the same people who run science, is my contention. It's hard to hear, yeah. Oh, that's a pretty outfit.
It really fascinates me there and how well, arguments get built. Unfortunately, again, one of the sort of communication methods that you have is language.
Yeah.
Language is far from an ideal communication method.
Spellcraft. And when you went to school, teacher taught you to spell, and then she told you that not only is Santa Claus able to go around the world in one night, but the Earth is a ball. Okay? And then we never really questioned that. We just kind of go along with that. Gravity does everything we need it to. Gravity is the magic that holds everything together on this magical ball. And relativity says that, you're always on top, which is nonsense. Because on a flat Earth, everybody's always on top. But on a ball...
So many of the claims you make, sort of
a science lecture, that'd be booed out of class. Why? Because it would be like me going... The ship going down from you, that the port that it's going to is lower than its starting point until it can contain and settle. No, I don't want a conclusion. I want to know the answer to that question because the answer is very interesting.
Again, like we were talking about, I just mentioned the method of language that we're conversing with.
Yeah.
The word down
Yeah.
has an unsteady meaning in your.
For you, for me, there's only one down. For you as a ball boy, that there is down is everywhere and up is everywhere. For me, there's only one up and there's only one down. Simple, easy.
So then, that's like,
Occam's razor, brother.
this is like you talking French and me talking Spanish. We would not be able to communicate in that sense because we are not talking from the same base understanding.
Do you know maths? You know basic maths? My friend, I've asked you for the formula for the curvature of the earth. That's the same language and it's the same.
You gave me a solution.
Yeah.
You give me a formula.
All right.
I don't know what the solution is, so I can't say that I agree with you that your solution was correct. You did not give me a formula. You gave me you did not give me a formula. You gave me a solution.
Okay, so I'll try and answer me this question if we can in English. Ship leaves my port now and it's going down. At 5 miles, I see it going down. Apparently, according to the ball believers, at 5 miles, it's going over the curve.
I don't understand your question, like I said, because if we're now arguing from two different
Yeah, yeah.
we need to break things down.
Yeah.
This is where it's longer than you have the time here. We have time.
Yeah.
It takes a long time for you and I to do it on a single basis to break any argument down, any use of word. We have to be agreed on what you mean by it,
Yeah.
what I mean by it.
Okay.
And that whole argument
Okay.
broken down.
All right, let's move away from water then. Let's move away from water. I want to ask you about the moon. You're an astrophysicist, right?
If we're not going to take the chance to break everything down to the most basic things and
Yeah.
from our vocabulary
Yeah.
upwards with almost every single word, it'll be a painful and a long process. You and I will never come to an understanding because you will be speaking French, I'll be speaking Spanish the whole time. You understand what I mean by that? That's the sort of analogy I'm using. So unless we find and we take the time to break things down to a base language, and then as we're building it back up again, if we ever get to the point where we go, oh, I didn't quite understand what you meant by the word up, for example, then we'd have to go through the process.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, my brother. You see, because you don't have any true, and this, I don't mean to be offensive, but you don't have any true sense of yourself. Because if you don't know what up is, and there's not one up and one down, that's very confusing for the mind.
You're arguing from a position that I can't.
So in my simple high school logic, right? If I live on a ball, and relativity says that I'm on the top of the ball when I'm. Okay, what tells me that I'm on the top of the ball? What is the?
There is no top. Nobody will have told you the top is. Over here is Greenwich.
Yeah.
Greenwich today is recognised as the front of the Earth.
Yeah.
Because that's where it was agreed to draw the zero meridian.
Yeah.
And it just happened to be that that's where the guy's office was that came up with the idea first. If it was your idea.
Belief system. It's called a belief system.
We don't have. Even so, we break it down even further than that. We don't have the time. I've got an appointment to get.
All right, brother. Well, it's been fascinating talking to you. I want to offer you something to think so that you can test for yourself. This is something you can actually test for yourself. Because you know everything already. The moon, my brother, rolls in the sky like a coin. You can see this for yourself. It takes a little bit of time, but it works about half the speed of your hour hand of your clock. You were never taught that in science class. I bet you were never taught that.
You can see that effect with your phone.
What? Of it roll it?
In an empty room.
Yeah.
As large room as you can find.
Yeah.
Pointing up, so it looks at the ceiling between the ceiling and the wall.
Yeah. Yep.
Now, this is a fair.
Yeah.
You set that up, and then you take a picture, and you look at the seam of the wall. In your room, that's going to be perfectly horizontal. As soon as you look at it on the picture, it's going to have a bit of curve.
Yes, I agree, and that's why people think you've just argued against the ball. People offer me photos and say this is proof of the ball, but in a wide-angle lens, when you put everything, when you slightly take everything off the center point, yes, it bends up and down. People show me video footage of high-altitude balloons where the horizon is yawing between a round ball and a concave Earth. And that's simply because of the center of the lens moving over the object that you're looking at. No, absolutely not. Though I'm going to know, the moon is like, as it rolls over the sky tonight, well, you won't see it today, but as you watch it on a clear night, you'll see it turn like a clock face. That has nothing to do with moving, because if I was to take that same light, okay, and move it across the room of my space, I'm still going to see, let's put a face on that light, right? I'm still going to see the face in the same relative position. I'm not going to see it roll like a clock from the midday position to the 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock position, which is what I see our moon do.
My analogy just now with the ceiling.
Okay.
Take a picture of a smiley face.
Yes.
Stick it up on it.
Yeah. Yep.
Take a picture picture.
Yep.
You couldn't take the picture of the picture.
Yep.
On the images, you will see the face. Exactly that.
Ah, you're talking about an arcing. You're talking about an arcing.
I'm talking about when you see something,
Yes. Yes.
if you have a very restricted
You mean like a plane? When a plane flies over my perspective, I see it arcing in the sky above me, right? That's the obvious.
it's going up a bit.
Okay, this is high school stuff, right? You're getting stuck on high school stuff. So you tell me that I don't understand science. You don't understand the basics of perspective. Now, a plane flying across my purview like this is going to make an arc as it comes up, and as it hits the zenith, the high point of me, it'll then start lowering, going down. If it's coming straight towards me, it'll seem as though it's almost coming and rising out of the ground. But this is not the same as what I'm asking you to look at. I'm asking you to say that smiley face, when you move it to the other side of the room, will have turned half of the clock dial, like from the 12 o'clock position to the 6 o'clock position. That's not going to happen with your
In
arcing.
a large enough room, you will see that.
It's not going to happen with your arcing.
You can do that experiment.
I've done this experiment for myself. No, I've done this experiment. I've done this
Do
experiment.
the experiment for the first time off the top of my
Really?
head. How can you
Really?
claim to have done it?
So you're offering me a perspective of how perspective works, yeah, in across the space. And I'm saying this is not. I'm asking you to consider that this is actually something else. That the face of your smiley face is actually turning like the clock face. And if you're in Australia, for example, you will see earlier in that cycle of turn. And if you're in America, you'll see later in that cycle of turn. This is a matter of fact that I've been looking into for 3 years. So if you think that if I haven't considered doing that simple experiment to see how something moves across the room, or how if I had a central light, my position was either on the north side or the south side of it, because people give me that same argument and say, no, it's because you're either in the northern hemisphere or the southern hemisphere, so you see it either upside down. Well, I see the moon upside down as I would see a lamp in rotate. And it's rolling like a coin in the sky. This is a matter of fact, my brother. I have been watching it now for 3 years, observing this. It was 4 years ago that I found out that water does not bend on its surface. Water does not bend. That's natural, simple physics. Water is always level. We say water level, we say sea level, and I say ocean level.
Again, French and Spanish.
You don't understand simple English, my brother. That's because you've had your senses robbed from you. But I'm holding you up from your brother. I want to thank you for your time. John, it's John.
How many people are still there, just out of curiosity? We scared them away.
73.
Oh, we got more.
Yeah. John, thanks for your time. Good luck, brother.
Enjoy. Good
yeah.
luck.
Thanks. I need a break. Hey guys, is that fun? I hope you're enjoying that. I'm going to end the stream for now, have a little smoke break. My phone is so cracked, I think it doesn't work so well anymore. I have so much footfall here. This is a fantastic place.